I got to tell you, I am really looking forward to this. I mean, look at me. I'm like grinning ear to ear because Ka-Bar has taken the best value budget knife. Wait for it. And made it better. This version is so new from Ka-Bar that you're not going to be able to find this. As of today, you're not going to see this on sale on a bunch of websites just yet. As a matter of fact, okay, I could only find it two places, Knife Center and Amazon, which is where I bought mine. So I know you want the link. So I'll put it down in the description below. So hopefully you can grab one. Hey, how you doing? If this is your first time here, welcome to the channel. My name is Jay. Go ahead and consider clicking on that subscribe if you're looking for knife reviews that get right to the point. I'm kind of surprised that it took this long for them to release the D2 version, because this one in Aus 8, it's been out for a minute, especially like according to Ka-Bar's website. Okay, the designer Bob Dozier, he's known in the knife industry as Dr. D2. I mean, that's because of his use of D2 steel in all of his custom knives. And I gotta apologize for the noise because, of course, as soon as I hit the record button, my neighbor fires up his leaf blower. He knows I'm in the garage recording. I'm kidding, he doesn't. As expected, the dimensions of the new D2 version, they're exactly the same as the original Dozier Hunter with, they both have the 3-inch blade, a 4 1/4 inch handle, and that super light 2.3 ounce weight, which, that's good. The size, at least for me, is one of the big reasons that I love this knife. I mean, you're looking at a 4 1/4 inch handle. That's going to be big enough. Oh man, I am so glad that I have an excuse to bust out my my plexiglass stand to show you. But I know that the Dozier, it often gets compared to the Ferrum Forge Gent here up on top. Sure, yeah, okay, I see it. But I think that it's a lot closer to the Elementum. I mean, the blades, exactly the same length, but look at the difference in the handle length. Yeah, the Dozier has just a little bit longer of a handle, so that's why it's able to accommodate some of the bigger hand sizes. I really hope that Ka-Bar is planning on releasing this D2 version in different colors and sizes, kind of like they do now with this Aus 8 one. I mean, you can pretty much get it in whatever color you want. As of today, though, the D2 only comes with the blue Zytel scales, and then they're calling it Coyote Tan finish on the blade. Where else is it? Oh, backlock, and of course on the clip. I'm sure that once this version's been out for a while and generated enough interest, that Ka-Bar will go ahead and make a mini version with a D2 blade, especially for those of you that live in those areas where the legal blade length is under 3 inches. We should probably go ahead and cut some stuff with these and try, because I'm sure you're wondering, is the D2, is it really better than Aus 8? Well, I think that all depends on what better means to you, because for some, better could mean better corrosion resistance or better edge retention. I went ahead and grabbed some stuff to cut, and both knives, okay, so the D2, Aus 8, both have the original factory edges, brand spanking new. Let's test it out. Yes, D2, and yes, Aus 8. All right, let's go ahead and start out with the Aus 8 first. And so, of course, oh wow, This is actually cutting really, really good. Instead of paying, you know, the what, $20 to $23 that these go for. Wow, that cuts really good. The D2, you can expect to find these for around $30 to $33. Oh! Okay, at first, I was having a hard time telling the difference. Nope. The D2, this cuts better. Let's check the D2. Behind the edge. It's a little bit better. Oh yeah, okay. 0.027. For a minute, I was kind of hoping that Ka-Bar, you know, since this one costs a little bit more, that maybe they would start using, and I know this is going to affect lefties more than righties. I was really hoping that they'd start using like the double lug thumb stud instead of just the single. And you can see, nope, they went ahead and stuck with the single. And the reason is that I like that is because, so like if somebody needs to use my knife, you know, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be right-handed since I'm a lefty. So, you know, they're just, anyway, not that big of a deal, but would have been nice. Yes, I consider this new version of the Ka-Bar Dozier in D2, I do consider it a really good value, especially when you compare it to more expensive knives with the same exact D2 blade steel, like the Pilar, the Honey Badger, the Mini Cutjack. I mean, let's not forget about the Rat 1. I mean, they all have D2 steel, you know, yet they cost a little bit more. You really could, though, you could make an argument for sticking with the AUS 8 version, especially when you compare to D2 steel knives that cost less, like the QSP Penguin, the Free Tiger, or even, you know, any of the Ganzo FH series knives. All of these can be had for less money than the new Dozier. Hey, if you enjoyed this video and you got like any value from it, would you do me a favor? Just let me know by leaving one of these. Don't forget to go ahead and click on subscribe. In a second, you're going to see a couple of videos here up on the screen. One is a video that YouTube is recommending of mine that they think that you should watch next. The other is going to be a link to my top 10 list of my favorite backlock knives. Thank you so much for watching. Hey, I will see you at the next video. Take care. See you later.